All right, so this is in the backyard of the McSweeny project, where I just talked about the front steps, etc. So in the backyard here, they've got a paver patio that's a circle kit, and it's just a little bit too small for them. So a little more backstory: they used to have a tree back here about 10 years ago that got cut down, and this last winter they had, you can't probably see it in this video, but they had the roots collapse. So they've got some stuff that's falling into the ground and all that. So that's not a big deal. That's actually good because that means that the collapsing is done. But they have a patio here that they want to expand over into this area over here. All right, so we're going to go from the apex of the circle here and go out to the plastic edging and follow the plastic edging around and into here. And then we're also going to have to re-level a section of this paver area here because it's kind of dipped down. So we're going to re-level about 25 square feet. It's about 5 courses in, which is about 30 inches. So it's about 5 courses. And then just to boost it up a little bit, to level it out so that way it can marry into the height of the bluestone patio a little bit better because it's sunk down a little bit here. Also note that there is a drain tile that comes along here out to there. So this is going to be a manual job. We're going to take out this little area of fence right here, scooch it back, and then be able to get through right here. So that way we have access. The other area of access would be through either through the gate here, but there's a step in the way, or the gate here, which is to the front yard, and a 100-foot hall. So I think it makes more sense to come through right here. You know, actually, I wonder if we could go through that door. If they opened the garage door and just came, that might be better. And we just came through this garage door into the back, so that way we're not taking down the fence. Let's go with that. Either way, it's a manual. So, all right, the dimensions on this is it's 9.5 by 13. So it's 13 feet from the apex there to where we're coming out here. And it's 9.5 feet from side to side. And then we've got an extra 15 square feet to account for this little area that it pulls in on. So, what did I say? Yeah, so for the calculation, we'll do 9.5 by 13 plus 15, and that's the square footage that we have to deal with here. We're going to use bluestone on here. I talked about perhaps doing pavers, but it was installed a while ago, and like 12 years ago, 15 years ago, and it's just, I told them that it'd be very difficult to match it if we don't know what the brand is, and even then, it's going to have wear and tear. So she actually suggested, well, let's use a different material. So we're going to go with bluestone, is what they settled on. So I am aware that, and they are aware that it's a different substructure. We're using 3/4 inch clear as opposed to class 5 in sand, and they're just fine with that. So we can go ahead and bid this with the 3/4 inch clear in this area. So do this. So for the front areas, I told them that if they do that, all that is separate things. Do this as do it as a line item, but do it with like the dumpster and the delivery fees included in this one, in this part as a separate. So I don't think that they will do all this at the same time. But go ahead and include, because I'm assuming that this is gonna need an extra dumpster at least. Well, maybe not. I guess it depends on if they redo the step. We can talk about that, but yeah, this is going to be I'm pretty sure this is going to be a separate project for them.